And mic is on. Let's transition over. Click. There we go. Good afternoon or evening, everyone. It's been a little while, but I'm back at the streaming, and I'm trying to... Man, I've said it so many times that I want to make it a more regular thing, but I actually did finally sit down and map out some plans and recurring tasks for each week. And I want to aim to stream both Wednesday and Sunday afternoons Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays will probably be a little earlier than this. I'm aiming for something like 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern, and then same with Sundays. There are just some circumstances today that tangle me up earlier in the day. But hope everyone's been having a nice week, and hope everyone is also psyched for announcements like Get It Together for the Switch. I know that's why I have a lot of the subs on YouTube is because of my Wario stuff, so getting back to work on some of that today. I've been so bogged down with freelance projects. Doing one I'm animating something that one guy wrote and storyboarded, though it should be fun when it's out, and then I'm working on a mobile game for some other people, and that will be a longer term investment. That's okay. So we have here a mostly inked cat redesign, but I need to finish inking and then get to coloring as well. So again, what I'm trying to do with these redesigns is kind of meld a bit of how they originally looked. So in this case, the twins were a bit taller than they were in. I guess they're tall. I have the waist taller than they were in the original games, but they also stuff like how I incorporate stuff from. I know one thing I want to do because I want to still put my own personal flair in some of them. This is how I'll be doing them in future cartoons, and like I want to do more fan art. Something I noticed, in the original designs, they both had this same kind of jagged scarf. And when they redesigned them for gold, they both gave them more flowing and smooth-looking scarves. Or scarves? I don't know. It's probably scarves. And what are we playing here? Oh, it's some Killer Instinct music. Cool. And what I want to do here to kind of differentiate how, especially in gold, Cat's more serious and strict, and Anna's more childish and fun-loving. She has the newer, smoother scarf, but the Cat still has the old style. So let's get right to... let's see. Actually, let me just open the chat while I'm at it. Do I still have it installed? One second, guys. Log in. Oh, I need to get the password right. Hang on, spin them all. There we go. Hope everybody's been having a good evening. I think it's barely evening where I am, so it's probably not evening for a lot of other people. A good day. Let's generalize it at that. Alright, so I'm going to pull up on my other monitor. I'm using my tablet here and then my laptop behind the tablet. I'm going to pull up some looks at how they were designed in gold and Get It Together. I believe... Okay, yeah, that's interesting. They gave... Okay, so they... Yeah, in the new designs, they gave Anna lighter colored eyebrows, same as the orange hair. And Cap, I think, has them, but they're behind the top of the pink here, so we're not going to do that. We'll stick with the solid black lines for that. So let's first... I'm just picking the right place to put these layers. Cat... eyebrow front. And just do a simple line tool here. This is when the Eyebrows are one of the easiest things to do in Toon Boom. Oh, you not want that. Not want to really. All right, we can taper it a little bit. I actually had it shaped there kind of like angry, but and the nice thing about making a rig for these two is that you can make one and save it as a duplicate of the other, and mainly edit the hair, and you kind of invert the colors. That's the thing. That's the clever thing about their color palettes. Outside the hair being different, you swap the blue and purple with each other. So blue and purple, like instead of blue shoes and purple socks, it's purple shoes and blue socks. So just funny how that works. I always thought that was like a creative part of their design. So let's see how that looks. I'm gonna tilt it a little more flare. Maybe space it out a little more. Then let's taper the line with a little bit. We'll add some parts for it to that classic Killer Instinct thing. I'm so old. I played Killer Instinct back when it was in the arcades and on Super NES. Then it came to N64, and then it was gone for, was it 15 years, 20 years, something like that. It was a long time. But I still, that music still holds a soft spot. Phone lit up. If it rings, I'll mute and put it on preview, but no worries. Alright, let me zoom out and see how that looks, especially how it looks rendered. Okay, it should still be a little wider, I guess. Ooh, this track slaps. I should see if the full soundtrack for the Killer Instinct Reboot is on Spotify. Actually, who is it? Which character is it? Is it Cinder? He was my main in the first game because I just spammed his like charge forward as a fireball move. Alright, now let's see how that looks. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, I'll just eyebrow back. Eyebrow back. And I'm just pulling up the some stuff from my other screen. Ooh, it's speeding up fast. Da 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 da. It's pretty crazy. Alright, anyway. I'm not gonna go with that line. That looks like a quizzical look. That was just a sketch. We'll do a little more. Alright, let's trim it a bit. Oh, it's Rolston time. Nice. Hope we get one of using Shredder's Revenge soon. Alright, so a little thicker compared to the other eyebrows. Fix that. Let me just open it a second. Again, I'm opening stuff on the other screen. Na, 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 na. I always like the Children Time soundtrack sounds nothing like the cartoons music, but it's so catchy and iconic to me. I think back when you would rent games in person, I'm old enough that I would go to like Blockbuster. I would alternate between Blockbuster and my local mom and pop shop box office video, and this was probably the Super NES game I rented the most times because it was one you could beat in like a day, but it just kept drawing me back as a kid. Okay, I still need to tape for this more. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, let's do the scarf. Could it be? Yeah, we'll put it most. Make it the most behind. Oh, hi, Superstar. This is from Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time, Sewer Surfing. So I have a playlist open if you want to look at these songs. It's called it's a playlist on YouTube called DMCA Free OSTs Video Game Bangers. So the idea is that it's songs from games that won't get copyrighted. Anyway, let me pull up on the other screen a better. I want to zoom in here, so I gotta get a good look at the shape of it, but I want to pull up on my other screen what the old scarf looked like for cats. Oh no, not DNCA, DMCA. M as in mouse or something. DMCA. Let's see what's next. Some of this I don't know. Okay, Castle Crashers. I played Castle Crashers, but I don't remember what the music was like. Probably that game was a long time ago. Turn it down a little on my end. It's loud. Okay, so let me. Okay, I'm ready to draw the temple scarf. Actually. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's kind of like 5 dashes, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. Now let's smooth it out. Isolated. Oh, this to be a little straighter. Straight and narrow. I'm also going to move this. First, let's set the pivot point where it'll rotate from. Pivot from here, now at the base. Now let's make this part a little longer. Let's put it up more. Change sketch. Oh, now we get some Bayonetta. Man, I barely play Bayonetta, but I could... Just listening to this, I would either assume it's that or Persona music. Alright, so I'm going to move this up and to the left a little bit, because you... Tip for artists, you want to avoid... I learned this, I had a great art teacher who taught me this concept. You want to avoid tangents, which is parts where, like, a corner like this, right here, and other line, like, perfectly overlap. It's basically not considered that appealing, it's also... I think it also... complicate things when you're trying to get like the basic form and silhouette across and poses. So move it a little here. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna pull up the image here on my end. See where did the base originate from? In I think it might be higher up. Okay, yeah, move it higher. That's pretty good. Actually, let me just compare the two. Maybe something in between. A little more inward. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Alright, so I guess next we should get started. That's the last part to draw is the eyes. Oh no, wait, I need to draw. Did I give her? Let me find her head layer. Should I just select the head first? Okay, so I made, because back in the day I would have each of her two like locks on the side dangling as independent layers. But actually, I guess I can cut and paste this. Hang on a second, I gotta figure out where it would go. Would it go? It would definitely, yeah, it would go. I'm trying to think logistically of whether I would want her back arm to be in front of or behind. As for now, let's make that front lock. Dark Dragon Thunderbolt, what's up? Good to see you in the chat again. I don't know if you're just joining the stream, but I did say really briefly at the beginning of it. I know I've said for like literally months or even years. Ooh, live and learn. I'd be surprised if this is DMCA free, but if it is, that's cool. No, I said I'm going to be trying to aim to stream, because it took me forever, but I finally sat myself down and tried to plan out like a weekly schedule about things. I kind of want to wait until, you know, I was vaccinated and things were getting a little more normal again in life. But I have, there we go. You can't add the points on the edge, you have to be center, it seems. I'm going to be trying to stream every Wednesday and Sunday afternoon. Oh, no. So, I'm going to be aiming for 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays and Sundays. It'll be simultaneous on YouTube and Twitch for the time being. And as with previous streams, if you're following on YouTube and not Twitch, the stream will be the video of the stream that'll stay up, you know, because YouTube saves that as a video once you're done being live. But where was I getting? I lost my train of thought here. I'm too busy grooving to Crush 40. But I'm going to make it each stream unlisted on YouTube after like a day. This is to prevent the feed from getting too cluttered, the archive and that sort of stuff. The lock goes. Actually, let me see how her lock looks in gold redesign. Oh, check the comments. Yeah, Superstar. This is Toon Boom Harmony. I switched to, for talking anime in general, not just WarioWare Toon. I originally used Flash years ago, a couple years ago, and for the last WarioWare Toon, I switched to Toon Boom Animate, which is an old version of their software they don't use anymore. They don't support anymore. It's outdated, and I've been using Toon Boom Harmony for a couple of years. It's expensive. I have a subscription for it because buying a lifetime license is like $1,000, $2,000, which I don't have. And it's very versatile, especially with like bone simulation and like multiplane stuff that I want to. I especially want to get more into that with Spacious, which I'm also working on, but not so much lately. But I definitely intend to, because that's fully written and all the voices are done. So I'm working on storyboarding it and finishing character rigs, and I want to go all out with backgrounds with that too. Also, Dark Dragon, it's Hyperion. I recognize you because you still have Bill Cipher for your avatar. But yeah, good to see you again. And Orson Zed, I'm still on Discord. Let me copy paste my username. Sorry I got banned on Twitter. I hope it was... I hope on your side the ethics were sound behind it. Or if it's just, sometimes Twitter can ban people for very dumb reasons too, so I feel you there. So, I'll copy-paste my Discord username in the chat. If anybody wants to chat there. And I'll also copy the, let me see. I told a kid that Nintendo would harvest his origins if they could because he was defending the media with the... Okay, that's an argument. Anyway, I also just want to promote... I'm probably doing a little video for because I want to do a channel update video, but the WarioWare Gold Reanimated Collab server has actually kind of been rebranded to... I'm calling it Diamond City Nights now. Still kind of a tribute to the series, but I'm incorporating other projects into it, and I've added several topics for like additional. It's going to become a little more generalized and wide in its variety of topics. So I'm definitely inviting people to it. So I'm gonna post an invite in the chat right now. 1 second. There we go. And Dark Dragon got 30 subs. That's great, man. I don't know if I followed you, but like, what kind of stuff are you posting? And let me open the post Discord on my end. Oh, and Little Orange wrapping up when the next song's gonna be. All right, so now we got to do some tapers. This will make the line look more natural. Actually, let me isolate it. Is Donkey Kong? Oh, it's the DK64 version. Wow. I forgot that it had the. I always think of 64 as having all original tracks, but they did do like a more mellow Jungle Japes version for parts of the first level. I remember the DK64 had a dynamic soundtrack, so like the music would change as you got into different parts of each level. I'm not big on it as a game these days, but I think it's like a technical showcase for N64. Rare was really good in the Nintendo days, like pushing the limits of each system. Yeah, I definitely want to do some sketches. I guess I'll say it now for the first time. I want to start doing a little WarioWare, in addition to the cartoons, because the cartoons take so long. I want to do fan comics of them, like maybe like little, like four panel, 4 coma style, like little gags or character moments. I'm always gonna be such a fan of this bunch of characters. I think it's like one of the more creative ones that Nintendo has out there. Let's see, that's about the right. Yes. Do games like Among Us, Minecraft, all kinds of. Oh, cool. I was gonna say, Dark Dragon, did you see the news about, or the trailer about the Sonic DLC for Minecraft? 'Cause I still have yet to play Minecraft, but that's the closest it's gotten to selling me on trying it out. Just because like they actually did add like speed and third-person views and different unlockable characters. I was watching a gameplay video and like Tails will actually do his flight stuff. They're not just reskins. Though I guess there are some reskins that are like you can play as like Metal Sonic or Infinite over Sonic. Wait, let's do the eyes. Cat, eyeball, front. So the eyes here are neither like their original or the gold one. I think it's sort of in between. I might rotate it a little bit. It's kind of almond shape. I was so used to drawing them with, they had like one, I'll show it, they used to have one eyelash there on the side. Actually, it was a lot more pronounced and straight. But they got rid of that in gold, so I'm respecting that. I think I might have, I don't remember, because I did redesign Mona too, and I don't know if I kept her, I don't think she has eyelashes in gold either. I'm trying to think if anybody does, or 5-volt might? I don't know. Maybe Koteki Uchi evolved past eyebrows. Or eyelashes, what am I saying? You don't evolve past eyebrows. Did you see the new WarioWare? Yeah, I want to make a little video about it, actually. I watched E3 stream for sure, and I was talking about it on Twitter and the collab Discord. Get it together looks like a lot of fun, and I'm excited to have a new like HD. I guess it's gonna be the first HD traditional WarioWare, because all we had before was Game & Wario, which was a spin-off, and I wasn't huge on it. And hang on a second, let me just see how this looks rendered. That's pretty good. I like to lower the eyebrows a little bit. But I think one of the things that makes me happy about Get Together is that even though it's not going to have online from the sound of it, it is going to have co-op, and I'm excited because my brother who lives near me is a big WarioWare Nintendo fan as well. Here I'm adding later for the other iris. And what was I saying? It'll be nice to have him over to try it out. And I think it's also cool to have a. It's still traditional WarioWare, basically, but it's cool to have this kind of consistent character action aspect they're adding to it, and how like, well, one, it's really cool to see the characters really go front and center instead of just being like wraparounds with their cutscenes and stage intermissions. And I'm gonna open up a picture where they look like in gold. Okay, I am gonna stick to it being more oval-like, like the original. What you think about the new Smash character? I'm more excited about Kazuya than I have been about some of the others. He was never one of my most. I think most people were betting on Heihachi if they were talking Tekken. It reminds me of how he wasn't one of the most requested overall that I saw, but a lot of people, he was back before he was confirmed. Simon Belmont was a very steadily requested character that I would see pop up online, and same with Steve. So a Tekken rep reminds me of that. I know people were saying. I have not played the newer Tekkens, but I played the original 3 on PS1. A friend had them. I really like that. And then I have Tekken 5 on PS2, which I loved. So I do have some nostalgia for it. And looking at his trailer, I love how much more... Like, Tekken's a much more technical and combo-driven game, and it looks like his moves are going to be like... He looks like a more grounded brawler, but you also have his devil aspect, so I'm kind of curious to see how that'll function into the gameplay. And I like his arena from what I've seen. That like Mishima Family Dojo, or whatever it is. Anyway, let's... 1 second, guys. I'm gonna focus on getting this iris drawn right. Just see how that looks on, so I need to make sure the connection looks normal. The Frisk theory going on for Smash. Okay, yeah, we got one more character, and Sans was a Mii fighter, so who knows? But I don't think. Yeah, I think of all the DLC characters, Banjo was the only one who I had been actually wanting. I think my was actually it'd probably just be easier to delete these and connect what we have here. Yeah, I know that my most wanted at this point, I'd wanted Sora, but I feel like Sephiroth's going to be the only Square newcomer this time. I'd wanted Dixie, but I feel like Banjo is already kind of throwing out especially the old school Rare Nintendo character collabs. No, I don't want it to just think I want to space it out more. No, this is not working right. Should I move this in? Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, Dark Souls. Yeah, I would be interested in seeing how Frisk would play too. I don't know. I wonder. He would be because there's still no playable indie game characters. There's some spirits like Shantae, Mii fighters like Sans Cuphead, and Shovel Knight is an assist, but there's only one character left, so there's only one. It's the last opportunity for a lot of things. So I'm gonna try at this point not to put too much personal stock in it, and if I do get really hyped about it, that'd be cool. But I'm also just going to be like, you know, whoever it is whoever it is. Smash Ultimate is a great game. There's already an amazing roster, so I'm happy for that. Yeah, because actually I even remember, like, if we're speaking, I gotta add pupil, the little white glimmer, because they definitely have that in gold. I think they always had, yep, they always had little. Cat Anna's eyes are basically 3 circles, and you get it all together. You have the eyeball, you have the iris, and you have a little pupil shine. So that can be a perfect oval. I definitely need to make that thinner. What's everybody been playing lately, by the way? Playing or watching, like that sort of stuff? I'm most curious about like what media everybody's consuming. No. Let's see. Right, the other eye. I'll do a cutter later to make these all kind of mixing on themselves. So we do not think. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm just thinking about some technical stuff that's I don't memorize yet to make it so that the eyes like so that, like these two parts don't go outside of that over the face. I'll need to work on that later. Like look it up how I did it on other rigs. I got some tutorials for that. Cat eyeball back. Thin that a little bit. I like how we go from epic music to like elegant. This is Final Fantasy IX music. Okay, I was about to say Dark Dragon, like what's Beat Hams, but now I'm just giving me Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, that's a show I grew up on. Superstar's been watching. I heard about the iCarly reboot. There's been a lot of excitement about it. iCarly's a little after my time, but I know that it was. I think this has been one of the bigger reboots to come along for in terms of like 2000s continuations. And SpongeBob. I didn't know they did a SpongeBob docu-series. Is it about like the actual production of the show and like Steven Hillenburg and that sort of stuff? Anyway, let me see how this looks rendered. I can just stretch this out just a little bit more. A little easier if I can rid of those two. I'm seeing how that looks rendered again. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, looks cute. I still remember people joking on like forums and stuff back when the original came out, how like I guess kind of self-describing themselves in the first game as mean ninja cuties. Like that's a phrase you would never hear outside of WarioWare. Let's see. Back, and then we do in the iris. The TV is having a freaking seizure. What is it acting? Is it glitching, or do you know what's causing it? Okay, it's a joke documentary. It makes you serious about the characters and the things to say about them. It's just kind of okay. That does sound very in character with SpongeBob. Like it's never. It's just like I'm trying to think of like. I'm trying to think if there's a moment that's like 100% emotion. Like there's no joke behind it, and I can't think of one. Even the movie has like that part where they're drying up, but it's like they're playing like how the designs look for laughs at the same time. So yeah, I don't think SpongeBob's not something I would want to be heavy anyway. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right shape. Actually, let me get rid of the face layer so it's not intersecting so bad. This taller, a little skinnier. Oh, I will say I've been speaking of what I've been playing, I just got I got it at launch, but I finished Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And what song is this from? Oh, this is Divine Beast boss fight. Okay, cool. Honestly, Breath of the Wild had like so little music because of the ambience that I don't. Outside of like its like main piano theme, I don't remember it so well. Book. What's your book about? But also I finished Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I had a great time with it. Samurai just does such good work, and I've actually getting a little retro. I'm properly playing for the first time Namco Cross Capcom. Have you ever heard of Project Cross Zone? Those 3DS like strategy RPGs that have like dozens of Japanese characters crossed over. They're sequels to this PS2, this like late PS2 game. Has a bunch of Namco and Capcom characters. It's very simplistic gameplay, but I like the visuals. There's a lot of good pixel art and character portraits. It's just good, mindless fun. And there are a lot of characters I don't recognize because they're either like really old and obscure or some are Japanese only. But then I'll be like, oh, there's a guy from Tekken. Oh, there's Klonoa. Stuff like that. Or Ryu and Ken and Chun-Li show up as well, of course. So that's pretty good. Let's do the iris. Or no, do the pupil. Actually, I can probably copy the other one. Oh, I need to pivot it. Maybe a little narrower. There we go. I'm seeing people say about Get It Together that there might be a Breath of the Wild micro game. That'd be cool. Oh, this is from De Blob. I never actually played this. They kind of look up my alley though, like fun. I like cartoony platformers. Hence why I'm such a big Ratchet fan. Let's see, put the face back on. I think now we can get to coloring actually. So let's do some copying from the source image. I actually do think I need to decide because, so originally their designs, they both had blue eyes, and now I'm looking on my computer, on my other screen in gold, and they both have brown eyes. I think I might keep Cat's blue and then change Anna's to brown. Just a nice little bit of variety, and again, melding both the designs. is good tropical music. This is good summer music, actually, for anybody on summer break. Let me get rid of the reference. Is there anything I'm missing for her? I don't think so. Oh, actually, before we do colors, let's set all the pivots in place so they rotate from the right place. Because, like, as it is, you don't want it rotating like that, where it's around this center. Let's make it always want to originate from, like, the places where they would rotate in real life or natural animation. Oh, Parappa. I knew from the first second that frog instrument noise. Here we go. Ines, I'm flattered. Thank you for saying that, though. Let me just take a look. We do have 3 more watching on Twitch, so I'm streaming using a thing called Restream. But thank you for enjoying my artwork. How are you doing? Alright, so I want this to be from where her neck would be. Yeah, there we go. Probably never gonna rotate the neckerchief much, but alright, this comes from where you actually move your hips with, yeah, around there. Select area. I will try to sell a cap like this. I'll never dream it would have been like this. One rule of the sevens. I'm sorry, I can sing the Parappa soundtrack from memory. That was a game that then, like, both Parappa games and Jam and Lammy really captivated my imagination as a kid. Because they were basically the first. Well, Parappa 1 was basically the first rhythm game. Because it was before DDR, Guitar Hero, anything since. So it's so, like, bare bones compared to what came afterward. But for me, it's like, as who hadn't seen anything like that before, like, you controlled the singing. Like, just hadn't seen anything like that. It was also not many other games other Paper Mario used that 2D paper cutout character aesthetic, and I thought that was so unique too. Okay, I think we got all the pivots, so let's get to coloring. Pull up. I don't want to have to scroll over all the time to get through the reference for Cat's color, so I pulled her up on the official art from Gold up on my monitor, on my laptop next to me. No, wrong color. No, it's not her eye color. I actually might. I think her colors are kind of intense. I might dull them a bit later. Let me see. No, not darker. Oh yeah, that's closer. That's what I think of when I think of the cat Nana purple. Oh, okay. I just clicked on what this was. I would not have guessed this was from Nier Automata without playing it, because I think of the more epic types of music. And I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, Splatoon. I finally did start playing Nier Automata on Game Pass. I only got like half hour in, but it's really good. And I actually bought it. I visited my sister a few weeks ago. She lives like 2 hours away from us. And she showed me a local game store. And I support small businesses like that. There are 2 indie game stores near me that I like to trade stuff in and buy from. And I bought Automata I bought Automata, Jedi Fallen Order, and PS4 Dissidia. I wasn't gonna get the other two, but they were having a buy two get one free. So anyway, back to coloring. Actually, let's start from the front because I feel like it. She has purple armbands. So I can actually just do a little arc here. Color the eyebrows, or saw the pupil is white. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the eyeball. Alright, so this is where we can do the pupils. There we go. Okay, yep, already looking more alive there. Let me see what time that is. So after we finish Cat's coloring, I'm going to switch over to Clip Studio to work on my shot of Jimmy for the Reanimated collab. I'm trying something different for it. Ooh, Doom. The guy from Doom has been another one I've seen people want in Smash. That'd be funny. Like him or Master Chief. Purple pants. Oh, we'll just get the other pants out the way. I need to rename this. This is like front. That is like back. Okay, so I think she had purple socks and blue shoes. Yep. Oh, we just gotta do the background now. Wait, did we do the ponytail? Nope, gotta do that too. TJ asked when it's the next Wario-related thing. If you mean animation, it's not going to be the full episode tune, but I want to do a little joke something to commemorate Get It Together's announcement. And I want to be doing, especially because I'm finalizing all these new redesigns for everybody, I want to start doing a comic strip of it, and maybe I can do some, have some like fan dubs of them done as well. Superstar, gotta go. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. The next Wario, I want to finish these 2 other animation projects I'm doing for other people, and then I want to split time between Wario and Spacious. I kind of have had that thrown off, but the pandemic threw a lot of stuff off, and some other stuff like Death in the Family and stuff. So, but I'm getting back on course and working more on these projects. So, and I'm going to be doing streams more often, every Wednesday and Sunday from 2 to 6 Eastern p.m. And if people ask, I'll be happy to give more updates on how each of these projects are going. I recommend joining the Discord as well. I posted a link in the chat. I don't know why it took me so long to think of the word chat. I'll probably update the YouTube video description on this to have a link to the Discord as well. Alright, and outside of her eyes bugging out because I haven't done proper masking yet, but I'll work on that. Cat is pretty much done. I still think the colors might be a little too vivid and neon, like if you're looking at how it is there. So I might copy them, paste them later from like her gold model. But let's hop on over to Clip Studio. Turn that on. Alright, so this is the original Jimmy shot that I had, where I think it's when he asked, "Let me guess, fans, am I right?" And they're like, "Kinda, that obvious, huh?" Of course, the joke is they're referring to the cat. And let me show you the approach I'm taking with Jimmy for this. I always lump him and Jimmy P with another Afro idol of mine from the same time, from the mid 2000s. Who I also run a Twitter about. My fanboyness is showing. But yeah, you can, let me make it a little easier to see. Bobo Jimmy. So it's going to be part trace, but part edit with like his hair and clothes. So let's work on... Sorry, let me move the chat over a little bit. How long have we been going, does it say? Actually, I'm pulled up on Twitch. We've been going for just about an hour. Clip. So let's get back to tracing fingers for starts. For starts? That's how you say it. For starts. Oh, it needs to be a little thicker. I think that's... Oh, it's hard for me to get this. Actually, let me just... erase it a little bit. There we go. Actually, how's that look? Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of overlap in there. What was that from? Oh, it was a medley from Smash Ultimate. Mario medley. Oh, underwater theme from 3D Land. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit. Actually, let me pull up some images of Jimmy on my other screen. Because he does have, like, kind of a cleft chin. I can incorporate that without changing the proportions and just do a line down the middle. Now we have Nex Machina. Oh, I think I've heard that. It's like an indie strategy game. Sounds synthy. So I'm actually with Jimmy Bobo here. I'm going to draw the mouth on a separate layer so I can switch between lip flaps. And I actually noticed there's an animation layer, error, because he has kind of like the lower lip outline. But this is the position it's in when the mouth is fully open. This is the midway point. But when he closes it, or closes it more, they accidentally keep the lip outline there at all times. So I can fix the little thing that, and adjust the little thing that they screwed up on. Actually, let me put up the lines. I'm going to color it first. Sketchy. Save what I have so far. Barakuma, holy fucking shit, Jimmy Bobo, my love. And hello to Christine Reja. Hope I said it right. You're asking which scene is this? This is, for the collab, this is his scene where he says, it's for Jimmy's scene, but it's he says, "Let me guess, fans, am I right?" And they're both like, kinda, that obvious, huh?" And I don't know if I have it open. Let me see if I can open it in here. I did draw a while, like this is like last year ago when I had the idea. But if you remember the two girls who are like taking pictures on their phones, this is what they're gonna look like. It's gonna be Jelly and Don Petch. I might redesign this. These are roughs from like a year ago, but I kind of want to pay tribute to, you know, what I think is like the WarioWare of anime, or my other like lifelong fandoms. So let's get back to. Thanks for liking it, Barakuma. I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna surprise people, and that's fun. That's one of the fun things in collabs, when you see something that you're not expecting. Oh, did I delete some stuff? You know, there we go. This is, oh, this is Persona music from using Ultimate. Okay. This isn't. Is this Never See It Coming? Yeah, let me. Okay, yeah, it's a different song. I always forget there are other songs Persona 5 besides You'll Never See It Coming. Barakuma is talking about seeing all this. Yeah, one of the annoying things about watching Bobo is that it's never been put legally streaming anywhere like Crunchyroll or Hulu or anything. I've seen, because I run a fan account, the Bobo Out of Context on Twitter, and one of the most frequent recurring things I get in the replies is, how can I, you know, legally watch this now? And the silver lining is they did put out a new Blu-ray set that collects, because it's standard def, it collects the whole series on like 3 Blu-ray discs, maybe 4, I don't remember. But you know, streaming's where it's at these days, and I don't know if it's just, I know it's Toei who made it and still owns the rights, basically. Discotek, because I saw people, I had even said somebody like, well, Discotek got the Blu-ray rights, why can't they put it on Crunchyroll? And they're like, it might not be a package deal. It might be separate negotiations for streaming, and maybe in the States they feel like there's not enough demand to justify it. But I certainly hope it becomes easier for people in the States to get their hands on. Because I still hold hope, because for those who haven't watched all of Bobo, because it was based on a manga, the anime got canceled and I think it was like maybe 2/3, 3/4 through the manga story. There's still a lot we can get to see, and I would love, because I know another one from the same time era, Shaman King's got a reboot that's supposed to like fully adapt the ending they did before. I would love if Bobo got another chance at being animated. Barakuma says, I thought I'll watch the episode with my friend on the Funimation website. So it's never been on Funimation. I'm a Funimation member, and it's not there. But there are, that's the thing, there's so many fan illegal streaming sites out there for anime that I'm sure you can dig it up on like Kiss Anime and stuff. Let me finish with the hand here. Barakuma, if you think it was Funimation, let me just double check. I'm gonna go to their website right now, because they have a search bar for all the shows they stream or sell. So let me try searching for it. So I'm punching Bobo and see if anything pops up. No, Funimation has nothing related to Bobo in their shows or shop. Can't report legal stream sites, they just aren't available for me in my country. Oh, okay. I feel you. I'm on a budget myself, and the only reason I have access to a bunch of most streaming websites is because my family shares it. Like, I pay for Disney Plus and Hulu and share those with family, and I have Funimation too, but I'm the only one who watches it. My parents have Netflix. My sister-in-law's family has HBO Max. I think that's it in terms of what I have access to. Anyway. see. Okay, add the neck and then the exposed chest hair. It's Bobo. There's going to be hair involved. Dark Dragon says, I think witty in your style would be cool from one artist to another. Who's witty? That's... Let me try Googling that. That's not a character I'm aware of, actually. Witty. Is it the Friday Night Funkin' bomb character? That's from a mod. So you're talking about witty from Friday Night Funkin'? It might be fun. I barely played the game, but I like the I like his design. Barkuma. Oh yeah, I mean, you can take your time. I'm gonna do a progress checks in the coming days for people who signed up earlier. I'll mainly want to start seeing works in progress or updates on Wario shots in the fall from you. So don't. So but I appreciate you're still thinking about it. I have anger issues, so basically, you're a ticking time bomb. Next song. Oh, another Breath of the Wild battle song. Alright, gotta minimize the chat for a sec. Let me see. What am I missing? If anything. Outside the mouth and some extra like finger details. But I can probably start. I know I want to add the cat. It's gonna be Dengaku Man, but I can probably start coloring some of the other aspects. Then I'll fill in the extra finger details. Let's get rid of the roughs too. Let's see what we got. Oh, I got some. Let me see. Oh, clean up these collar areas, the overlap. I played Age of Calamity a few weeks ago too. That was a little grindy, but a fun game overall. Definitely appealed to me more when the first Hyrule Warriors, and I loved seeing it getting like. My one big complaint with Age of Calamity was de-emphasizing like story, and it was fun to get a lot more time with like the champions and Zelda. I think she has a really fun arc in it, and I love the, they're like their take on like a BB-8 type character. I forget his name. The little nature-friendly garden. Rakuma was going to put Jimmy in a bath. Hey, you can do whatever you want as long as it's. I just stress that if you're going to add anything more risque, like it needs to be at most something that would fit in a PG-13 because it being a Mario property, we're gonna have a lot of kids watching the finished collab, and I do not want to get them in trouble or have them like asking about stuff to their parents you wouldn't want. Such as a reference WarioWare DIY. Oh yeah, I think I saw on your rep he's got the aerobics outfit on, right? Also, Dark Dragon, I'm a ticking time bomb. It really scares me, TBH. I don't want to hurt anyone, I'm sorry to hear that. I would say, if you're that concerned about it, I am not an expert on these things, but I would recommend therapy. I do that myself because I deal with depression and anxiety, and it can definitely help to talk these things over with a professional and both let it out and maybe get some good advice on the best way to deal with it. Is this Persona 5 as well? Well, hope you don't get DMCA'd by that, because I know Atlas is pretty strict about... oh, the aerobics outfit. And the song, yes, the song's so fun. Getting fit and funky, is that your desire? One of my favorite things about the extras in WarioWare Gold is I think they included the ability to listen to every vocal song from the series, but because the storage was so much bigger in the 3DS, they're like a higher bit rate, higher audio quality than they've ever been. It's really nice. Watching your streams is kind of therapeutic for me. Oh, that's great. I'm happy that that these streams can have that positive effect. No wonder that I've seen some you asked in some comments like when about the stream. If it's helping you, that's really nice. Happy doing that. I'm just doing what I do, and again, I can't offer professional advice. But yeah, I'm happy to help it in whatever little way I can. I think we might be ready to color. So let's copy. No, not them. So he has the white. Make it transparent so I can make sure I'm doing that right. Let me zoom in on. I think his glasses aren't a solid black; they're dark gray. So you can still differentiate them from the outlines. A little darker. Okay. Oh yeah, you said you're writing a book. Yeah, what's it called? I just want to make sure I'm still on the color layer. Yes, I am. The chat covers up the layer window for me on my end. I haven't gotten the chance to play WarioWare Gold, but at least recently got to see my friend emulate it and struggle with the tilt minigame since emulator was not working that well for that. Maybe I'll get it soon. Yeah, I know. I guess you're talking about Citra. That's the main 3DS emulator out there, and I read that you can't actually beat Gold on it at the moment because it's not equipped to fully handle the tilt functionality so well yet. But yeah, give the opportunity to get yourself, if it's available in your home country without costing an arm and a leg, then yeah. Looking more and more like Jimmy. And again, the mouse can be a separate layer, so I can move it a bit. Maybe I'll get it soon. Yep. Oh, I better make that hair. This is Dark Souls. I'm gonna skip this because I don't know. I'm just not familiar with Dark Souls. Yes, Katamari. Alright, so now let's finish with the extra finger details and fill in the gaps on the coloring. I need to add shading too. You can see it there. Do you think Jimmy got normal hair under his wig cap, or is completely bald? Oh, it's at least it's canon in the first WarioWare. You can get in like his intermissions. You can see the wig come off. He's completely bald. He is I assume he is compensating hard for his lack of hair. I just love the fact that he goes with like very. I was gonna say unnatural hair colors, but in Mario anime world, especially like Cat has pink hair. Wait, the human characters. I'm trying to think if anybody has unnatural hair colors other than her. Or Jimmy. The other girls are redheads, or Ashley's got black hair. I don't know. Maybe Jimmy and Cat are the exceptions. I actually played Nintendo in WarioWare. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I could swear that they like he has different things for instead of the wig. Like he has a cat lion on his head and something. You can see it without. I might be wrong, but I just think it's a funny idea that Jimmy's wig is 100% artificial. Or Jimmy's afro. When you say it's a wig, of course it's artificial. It does look like a wig cap in the other games. Yeah, that's what makes me wonder. The lore of Jimmy T is a complex and mysterious thing. Show more about him and Jimmy P from Smooth Moves, like how they relate to each other. Yeah, that's an eternal mystery, because remember, Jimmy P's story ends with Jimmy T tapping the shoulder like, huh? Like, who are you? Like, I don't know if I don't think they're related. I think it's just a doppelganger situation. But Jimmy P and his family haven't appeared again outside of if you watch his promo trailer for Gold, because they did a bunch of trailers for the characters, like little extra animations and art. You see him dancing with the two girls. I don't know if the cat's there. But you see pictures of him. You get to see Jimmy P and his family like in the redesigned Gold art style too, which is a nice touch. And Dark Dragon says the book is called Hyperworld. One of the projects. Yeah, sure. Hyperworld. It's a cool title. Oh, he's looking good. All right, let's work on drawing the mouth now. His name is Hyperion. Cool. Oh wait, how's that look? Okay. It's a reference. Okay, what's it? What's the reference to? Arthur 8, hello! Thanks for joining the stream. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what we're working on. This is how Jimmy is going to look in my shot for the Gold Reanimated collab. Total Bobo tribute. Hearing saying, "Oh, it's our channel name. Cool." Oh, thanks for liking it, Arthur. And if you watch the archive stream when it's done, we still probably got a half hour at least to go. I was working on Cat's redesign for future cartoons. Talking about stuff like I actually want to try and, because the cartoons take so long to make, there's still a lot to be done with the new one. The script's not even done. I want to do like little comic strips with them and maybe do like fan dubs and stuff for them on YouTube to pass to help people make the wait easier between the full stuff. That's from Bash, and I played that game a little bit. I don't remember I remember the narrator. It's actually the same team who made Hades. I have played some of Hades. I haven't been. I got a long ways through that, but I got on Steam. That's a good game. Coloring that as well. I don't remember where the teeth are. Arthur, you learned how to animate. That's awesome. What materials or software are you learning with? Colors to fill in, but let me. Yeah, we got a bowed out Jimmy T. Let me just check his art if he's ever had eyebrows. I don't think he has. Yeah, no. If he has eyebrows, they're hidden behind the glasses. So. Oh wait, I gotta color his nose. That's what I'm forgetting. I was like, something doesn't feel right, and I'm like, Jimmy needs. Actually, I need to give him a his cleft chin too. Let's see how it looked both in the. Yeah, hang on. I knew I was like something. I use FlipaClip, but I have a graphics tablet, but I can't animate on PC for now. Oh, that's okay. A graphics tablet is good too. That's what I'm using for this. I have. It's not like the most fancy kind, but I have a Microsoft Surface Pro from 2 years ago. It's definitely a bit slow at this point, but it still gets the job done. Okay, so I'm going to color the. I want to say that usually his nose is a little. Yeah, I guess it is the same color as his coat, at least in gold. Oh no, run file. Alright, now it's looking more like Jimmy. He's got a smaller nose, but that's okay. What's this from? Oh, Hollow Knight. I still need to play Hollow Knight. Alright. Oh, I guess there's shading too. Let me... In a second. First, let me fill in the gaps. Actually, are there many gaps? Okay, you definitely see on the jacket. I have Hollow Knight. I got it on PlayStation Plus. I've yet to play it, but one of my best friends, Chris, has said it's probably like in his top 10 ever. I want to say my brother enjoyed it as well, so I definitely will want to give it a try, especially before, was it Silksong? Before that's out maybe next year? Jimmy T was in JoJo. Yeah. Though actually a funny, I'm pretty unfamiliar with JoJo. I watched the first arc with Jonathan and a little bit of the Joseph stuff, but I don't know if I'm the right fit for it. But I always love to point out to people who watch it dubbed. Old Joseph, when he gets older and his voice gets gruffer, in English that's Bobo. It's the dub actor, and in if you watch either those shows in Japanese, the Japanese voice of Bobo is the Japanese voice of Dio. So it all connects. And Japanese Don Patch plays a side villain. I think he's a side villain. I didn't know this until somebody pointed out a Japanese fan edit where a guy edited Don Patch over the guy's character. I looked him up. I don't know his name, but he turns Joseph and another guy into kids. So he has like de-aging power. So if you're a JoJo fan, hopefully you're like, oh, that guy. Yeah, imagine Japanese. That's Don Patch. I don't know who voiced him in English. It all comes back to Popo. For me, it always comes. All things. It's like you have 8 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I have 8 degrees of Bobo. That's the thing I think about JoJo's is it has so many characters, and if you're talking, did I rotate it? Oh no, it's the worst character in part 3. Oh, dang, Don Patch is the worst character. I don't know what makes fan favorites or least favorites. I can't even tell you character names outside of the Joestars, and I guess Jolene. She's not technically a Joestar. She's a Kujo. But I have seen so much Jolene fan art, and I think especially because I guess the new part's called Stone Ocean. And it took them so long. There was like such a gap in between it and the last one, so people were like extra hyped both to get the first girl and. Oh, Dorothy, no, I didn't mean you were talking about Don Patch. I mean you're talking about the character that the Japanese voice plays in JoJo, because there is no part. Bobo isn't in parts. So I assumed you were talking about the JoJo's character, the de-aging shadow one. That's literally all I know about him. I guess I don't know if he's a main villain or a side villain. But I know that there are a couple. There are a couple. If you watch the dub, there are a couple Bobo actors. Because a lot of. Oh, hang on a second. a lot of people from that are still doing dub acting. Okay, I'm just realizing I need to. That's part that's color from the hand. I need to get rid of that line while I'm at it, because normally he doesn't have the Bobo doesn't have the long sleeves that Jimmy does. The Agent Shadow guy is a real asshole who beats up kids because he can. Yeah, I think that's that was the clip I saw. They had a Don Patch like mouthing up some kids in Japanese, but they edited it so that it's when he uses the Don Patch sword and he's talking to Beauty like, "Oh, I lost." Oh, I kind of thought you would. Cherry Six, hi. For people who don't know, Cherry Six is a contributor to the collab. Big WarioWare fan and a big Mona stan. Stans Mona has a lot of fan art of the crew, but especially Mona. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice we had some DKC music going on. So Cherry Six, just so you know, I'm doing like a little bit of a tracing here for my Jimmy shot in the collab. So it's Jimmy style Bobobo. Or Bobobo style Jimmy, take your pick. Let me just say what I have. Alright, I should probably do some shading now. Can't quite replicate it on the arms just yet, but I can do it with the face and hands. So let's, in between the inks and colors, let's do a shading. And I'm gonna make it Bobo's default skin because that's darker for Jimmy. Jimmy's pretty pale in comparison. Hey Cherry Six, how you doing? I was curious, like, what have people been enjoying or playing, that sort of stuff. We were actually just talking about JoJo's actors in Bobo. I've watched very little JoJo's, but one of the main characters in the dub is Bobo, and same goes for the Japanese version. Yeah, Down Country is some of my favorite music in games. Actually, Country 2 is both my favorite game and game soundtrack ever. I'm sure some of that's nostalgia talking about that game means a lot to me. It came out at the right time. I can't get serious with this Donkey Kong song, yeah. Nothing says serious like Donkey Kong. Okay, how about the Shadow of the Colossus fit the serious better? That's a serious game. Yes, that's good. Shadow of the Colossus has some great tunes too. I just wanted to finish the remaster on PS4. I think I'm just a little sad they didn't add any new stuff to it. Like I think one of my most maligned like cut content from games, you can see photos. Maybe you still can somewhere. They cut a bunch of colossi from the game. There was one that was like an orangutan looking one with like that would climb around the ceiling and stuff like that. And it just makes me sad, like wondering about what could have been. And since they never did a sequel, I'm like, maybe it would have been cool to see a some additions for the remaster. And then that same team did the Demon Souls PS5 that I've heard good things about. So I'm trying to remember, are they doing an original game next? I feel like they've earned the right to do. I'm gonna Google them right now. Blue Point Games. Let's see. Oh, they were founded by guys who worked on Metroid Prime. Let's see. Demon's Souls, Uncharted, Gravity Rush. Okay, yeah, they haven't announced their next game. And this is... Oh, this is Yakuza music, but it's all J-poppy. Now I get some sugary J-pop love song. I assume that's what it is. I think you got all the shading on the arms and fingers, so let's put some here. I'm gonna go work on stuff and also staying up all night because of tradition. I'll probably share something to the server if I do anything like that. Oh, thanks. Thanks for joining the stream. But get some rest when you can. Unless you're just built to withstand it. But thanks for joining in and for chatting about the collab and Jimmy and stuff. Oh, and correcting me on some JoJo's info. So now I know Don Patch, his character is definitely a dick in the Japanese version. Oh, I forgot he's also... Because I don't know the names of the Japanese actors, but Japanese Don Patch is Vash the Stampede as well, for anybody who's ever watched Trigun. Behind Java server and Discord. Yeah, I'll post the link in the chat. 1 second. Diamond City Nights. It started as just being for the collab, but now it's more generalized. So you can post about games, cartoons, personal artwork, and stuff like that. There you go. Snacks. That's how you say snacks with a lisp. I'm gonna go get some snacks. So now let's end the shading. Move some swap back and forth to make sure I'm shading the right areas. I minimize the chat for a second, sorry. Are we looking for more dramatic? Alright, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's already looking more dramatic. Alright, let's pull the shot back up. Alright, we got another like 20 minutes in here. I'm gonna maybe half an hour. I think I'll call it a day on Jimmy there. I need to get rid of that part. You're in the server, great. Thanks for joining. I'm going to pull Toon Boom back up. Let me see, this other file open. Wait, what music is this? Oh, this is Minecraft. Wow. I will say Minecraft has one track in Smash. It's just called Earth. I think it's from the Minecraft Earth spin-off. And it's one of my favorite tracks in Smash Bros. It's so epic. Actually, I'm gonna... Screw it. Even if this gets me a mute, I'm gonna pull it up and play it. Excuse the silence for 1 second. Minecraft Earth Smash Brothers. Listen to this. This is such a good song. It is cool, yeah. It sounds like some epic RPG. And you got Steve and Alex running around. I just find that funny. Let me go back to Boom open. All right, the main man. Work on finishing this redesign. I still might tweak this. There's still stuff about it that, like the eyes, I think need some work. But I've definitely made him a little more stout because they kind of shrunk him for gold and stuff. I think he's fully colored now, so now let's work on the pivots. We'll do some mouth animations as well. Or mouth shapes for animations. Should I make his torso transparent so I can make sure the pivot's good? Ruby and Sora, yeah, they're two of my favorites as well. My favorite WarioWare characters, like top tier for me, is a tie between Krygor, because he's so weird, Orbilon, just has such fun designs, and Cat and Anna because they're just such fun concepts. I was actually working on Ruby. I don't know if you were lurking the stream earlier, but I started the stream by working on Cat's character rig, and after this stream is over, you'll be able to rewind and. I mean, you might be able to rewind it on YouTube. I don't know if you're watching it. You are watching on there, so see if you can. Well, you can stream back to the scroll back. Just the word scrub back to the beginning of the stream. I think. Sometimes I see YouTube streams that enable that, and sometimes I see ones that don't. I don't know how that works. Maybe there's some behind-the-scenes option. Oh, that looks disturbing. Alright, that looks less disturbing. Let me make sure I got the pivot right. Alright, that's the end of that track. Let's get back to the playlist. Skip to the next song. See if I recognize it. Oh, more Bayonetta. Yeah, I still might tweak some stuff like the helmet. I'm not fully satisfied with the helmet. I might move some face proportions around. To start. So let me actually also, I'm going to copy this one line, little chin cleft area, to be part of the mouth. So it'll move up and down when the mouth changes. Actually, I might look up some reference for the, actually, so we need to, add the scuffs, or the spiky parts, or the tops of the vest on. Yeah, there we go. Let's make this part a little thicker. Extra thick. I'm sure there are people who've unironically started like, oh man, Wario is so thick. Starting on sound, I'm just listening to music. I'm kind of in the zone. Just working on this and having some fun tunes in the background. I think actually this, I think this might be a good one to wrap up. Pause the music there. All right, so I think that's going to call it for tonight's track. It would stream. It would have gone a little longer, but if I had just started earlier. But I want to reiterate what I said at the beginning, that I finally have settled on days and times I want to be able to stream regularly. So that's going to be on, let me just look what I have, Wednesdays and Sundays from 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be updating the YouTube descriptions with for this video with that, And I'm also going to try to make a channel update soon talking about that and some other updates on things. But I want to thank everybody. Oh, I do need to add the straps. That's one thing I need to add, so I'll work on that later. But I do want to thank everybody who joined in and commented on the stream today. So Superstar, Orson Zed, I'm just scrolling through. Dark Dragon Thunderbolt, Anis, TJ, Barkuma, Dark Dragon, and Arthur Belexo. Sorry if I said that wrong. Cherry 6, and Ruby Ensor. And Jessica Nuarez for saying goodbye now. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and enjoyed the stream today. And I will see you for more of them very soon. See you guys on